Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and it is Sunday. And so Sunday, we don't really have a theme for Sundays, but we are going to look at a purchase. Brian has been like, have you showed him yet? Have you showed him yet? No. So this is Arcane Fibre Works, a gift from Brian. But before we get into that, we're going to look at day 5 of my 12 days of Christmas advent calendar. This is from Dragonhorde Yarn. The name is The Gauntlet, and it's based on the Fourth Wing Empyrean series of books by Rebecca Yarros. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is pretty. They're all so dark. They're all very dark. This is... Okay, so I have seen this name pronounced 2 different ways. I don't know which one is correct, but I know in my head what way I say it. So, I say Riddick, but I've also seen it Rhydock. So, whichever one you want to say, R-I-D-O-C, that is the character. He is fantastic comic relief in the book. This is very, very dark blues and greens, and I don't know how much it's going to show. Focus on the yarn. Focus. I think you're seeing some tonality, but oh, man, I really think this is an in-person one. Maybe you're getting a little there. Yikes. Okay. It's very beautiful. It's very dark. It is blacks and greens, and it works right in with everything else. So, huzzah! I am excited. I am happy. I really want to see the rest of them and then try to think of something to do with them. So, I'm working on one advent. I do have... Actually, no, I've got 2 advent projects going because I do have my Pawply advent from 2024 that's still in a project bag. It's a whip we'll be talking about, don't worry. But then I do have my Wicked themed Halloween one, and then I have my Coraline themed Halloween one from the year before. And then now I have my gnome for the holidays from Ginger Snap, and I have this one. Oh. It's okay. It's a good problem to have. But we are going to work on them. They will get worked on. So, here's the yarn from Brian. I shall tell the story if you haven't heard it already. Over Thanksgiving, Brian and I were talking, and Brian turned to me and said, oh, I keep running into the box of goodies from the party. Oh, by the way, I have gotten a number of emails from party winners. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't responded to any yet. I will be taking care of those on Monday. So, it's the weekend. We have kiddos. Yep. Things take some time. But, I have received a number of emails. So anyway, it was Thanksgiving, and Brian and I were talking, and the kids ran off, and they were playing a brand new game. One of them they invented together. I'm not entirely sure. It involved throwing a ball and running. And you know, balls and the dogs we have, they are very, very kind, very sweet dogs, but they are large and they like to play. So, oh, what's going on? Oh, a text message. Michael's major savings alert. 70% off clearance on Christmas, frames, kids crafts, and more. Okay. I've lost my train of thought. Okay, so Brian turned to me and said, how long before one of them gets hurt? And I said, well, Chomps will run down and say he was hurt, but Bingo will be actually hurt first. And like, moments later, we hear thump, 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 Chomps coming down. Oh, Mommy! And he's telling us all of his woes. And he's telling us that, and then we hear thump, 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 thump. What? And of course that was Bingo being hurt. It was, of course, just a minor injury. We would not be giggling if anybody was seriously injured. Well, I guess not yet. I mean, Chomps broke his arm, not this past summer, but the summer before. I still don't find it humorous, but I can at least you know, look back now and it's not so traumatic, at least for me. I think he still has issues. But he's always been like a safety kid, so it just kind of upped his safetiness a little bit. Anyway, so I turned to Brian and I said, oh, what do I win? And he's like, I don't know. And I said, Arcane Fiberworks is having a sale. And that's where we left it. He did go to Arcane Fiberworks and he did buy me some yarn. So apparently the Arcane Fiberworks sale is still going on. So if you are interested, I would check it out. It's 20% off. A good deal. And he does, Tyler is the dyer. Shipping is very, very reasonable. And for most purchases, if you buy more than one skein, it becomes free. So even into the US. It's some sort of prorated scale. I don't fully understand, but what I've not paid shipping. This order, Brian was charged shipping. It was minimal, but he did pay shipping, he told me. So we'll see if there's an invoice in here. I don't know. But let's look. So I will admit to having gone to the site to see if I was going to buy something. I did not. But what's hilarious is Brian got me 4 skeins of this. 4 of these. These gorgeous, gorgeous beauties. This was one that I had my eye on and I didn't tell him. I told him nothing other than jokingly, Arcane Fiberworks is having a sale. So he got me 4 of How About Them Apples. And he got me DK yarn. And the DK is 80/20 merino nylon superwash, 200 meters, 218 yards, 100 grams, which we know is 3.5 ounces. And they want you to use 3.5 to 4.5 millimeter knitting needles and 4.5 to 5.5 millimeter crochet hooks. So this is How About Them Apples. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those tones. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So he got me 4 of those, and then he got me some tonals that he thought would match really well, and I think he did a perfect job. He got me 2 Wine Time. These are also DK. Same stats. So a lovely wine color. And set one aside so I can show you them together. And then I had to laugh when this came out. Because if you know the other Arcane Fiberworks obsessed channel, you know she has used this color in a lot of her sweaters. Of course I am talking about Shannon from Another Yarn. Mouse Gray. And she has made lovely, beautiful sweaters for herself and her husband using Mouse Gray. I also believe Gary from Urban Yarn recently made something using Mouse Gray. So Mouse Gray is a very popular, very beautiful tonal. This is also DK, and I assume, yep, same stats. So, I think he did good. I think he did really good. That's the palette he got me. Let's do it this way. That's got the knot from the skein prominent. There we go. Look, oh, there's one on both sides. We'll make this a little prettier. There we go. Let's try this. Oh, look at how pretty. Oh, we're looking a little dark. Maybe the camera will adjust. Look at how beautiful that is. I think he did so good. This is picking up this dark red, and the gray isn't really in this one. But it's, I mean, gray is such a great natural tone. I was going to say maybe it looks up here, but no. There's a bit of a, where the green and the red kind of merge. There's a fun, kind of weird, I don't even know how to describe that tone. It's not quite gray. But it's yeah, I think it tonally works perfect together. And of course, I think this works absolutely wonderfully. Look at how beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course right here, these two are probably the same color right there. Nice. So pretty. I am so excited. So 8 hanks total, and that's definitely a sweater quantity. I don't know what sweater right now. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know. Let me know, have you gone to Tyler's sale? Have you taken advantage and gotten anything? I would love to know what you had to have. I've amassed a little bit of Tyler's yarn now, and I am very, very pleased with it. I think he does a fantastic dye job. And like I said, the shipping is very fairly priced from Canada, so. And his yarn is fairly priced too. It's about, I've seen some at $25 and some at $26 a skein. Both of them are, it's a fantastic price. Well priced, well made, beautiful. I'm excited. Brian, of course, definitely spoiled me. He is a number one enabler. Don't know what to say. Like I always say, like, the pressure to manage my yarn collection is all coming from me, not him. I did ask for Christmas that there not be a large amount of yarn. So if you're at our live, you saw the yarn I got for Christmas from the kids, and I was very happy with that, and I am more than happy to make their little hats for them. They were so excited and proud to present what they had selected. So it was adorable. I couldn't be more pleased. And plus, I kind of consider that part of my Christmas present. You never bet against Mama where the kids come. Mama just knows there's kids. Okay, I love you all. I get to bask in that beautifulness. I don't know. Ooh, I don't really have a space for it on the shelf right now. And plus I want to keep it all together since that's going to be a sweater. So I think that might go straight into a project bag. I think so. Okay. It's part of the theme. I got to think about where things are being stored and where they're going. Okay. I love you all. I will talk to you later.